Hello, this is Mrs. E. Hope you guys are all doing great. So I want to go ahead and introduce our next project for Choice Board 4. You will have 5 options that you will be working on over the next 2 weeks. Your first option is a texture project. So you're basically going to be taking a form that you have already learned how to make, whether it's a plate, a tile, a pinch pot, a cup. You can choose your form, and you're going to be learning how to apply clay textures. There is a project presentation to give you ideas and also links to different artists. And then there's also a video for you to watch to get some ideas. Go ahead and open the worksheet, view the examples, and complete the research and planning section. You will need to find a video on how to make the textures that you are choosing to make, and then you will need to sketch out your project plan. You may begin the project. Be sure to take pictures, a time lapse, or video, and then complete the Q&A. There are 2 worksheets. The top worksheet you will use if you are recording a video or a time lapse. The second worksheet you will use if you are planning on taking photos of your process. So please click on the correct worksheet, open that up, and you will see the links and your planning section. The planning section is due by Friday. The next option are memorial poppies. So these are pretty well-known art installations. You'll see these all over the world. I've included a presentation on what these are about and kind of the purpose of them. And there's also an artist there who has completed an installation in England, which is pretty cool. So you can kind of view the presentation about these and their meaning. Go ahead and view the how-to video. And then I've also included a template. If you are not able to print it, you can kind of trace it and make your own template. You will need to take video or pictures of your process. You will need to make 5 poppies, and these must be turned in at school and fired because they are going to be part of an installation that we will be doing on campus. And then you'll complete the Q&A on the worksheet. Again, you have 2 worksheets. The top worksheet is if you are going to record a video or a time lapse. The bottom worksheet is if you are going to take photos of your process. The next topic is teapots. This is a non-clay option, and you will see that there's going to be a presentation about the history of teapots and a worksheet to complete. Then there will be a video about how to make different spouts for your teapots, and there will be a quiz on that. And then the last one is a video on the way of tea, which is basically the meaning and the meaning behind tea and kind of the traditions of tea in Japan. And then you will answer the questions. Then when you are all done learning about teapots, you will complete the research and plan slides and then take the teapot test. The next item is Kinsugi. So we did a couple of lessons on Kinsugi over the last few weeks. If you would like to try Kinsugi at home, I've given you some information on how to do that. So you'll want to go back and view the Kinsugi video again, which is attached to the Edpuzzle. You're going to want to find a ceramic piece to use and then complete the project plan on the worksheet. Here is really important. Be sure you have permission to do this at home. Make sure you can also get a cheap item from Dollar Tree, garage sale, or a thrift store. Be sure to wear eye protection when you are breaking your pottery. Be sure to wrap it as they do in the video. You will have to follow the directions very closely. And protect your eyes, your hands, and work in a safe place. And then be sure not to leave your items out if you are not working on them, because like I said, you will have to break the piece and then glue them back together. Make sure you take video or pictures of your process and then complete the Q&A. And then again, there are 2 worksheets. The top worksheet is if you are doing a video or time lapse. The bottom worksheet is if you are taking photos. And again, for this project, you will need to get some gel super glue. You will need to get something like a towel or some sort of fabric to wrap your piece in to break it. And like I said, some protective eyewear. There is a list on the worksheet, so make sure that you are very careful and follow those instructions. The next one is a footed bowl or plate. So this is going to be kind of like a cake plate or a serving plate. Watch the video to learn the steps on how to do this, and then you will sketch out an idea. And then you will choose your evidence of learning by recording a video, time lapse, or taking images. And then you have two options for your evidence of learning. One, you can put all of your process images into a Google slideshow, excuse me, or you can complete the worksheet. So make sure that you take photos of all your steps. So those are all of your options. If you have any questions, be sure to let me know.